Well, Dragon King fans, we've officially reached $1 million with the Kickstarter campaign, and what? Oh, Aaravos has something to say. He wants more?
$100 billion! Oh, gentlemen!
What's going on, you guys? James here with another real update and some news for you and everything you might have missed leading up to this milestone achievement for the Dragon King's Kickstarter campaign, which, yes, recently reached the $1 million goal. As you know, if you've been following the channel, we've been covering all of the digital crew meetings over on Discord, a lot of updates, teaser trailer reactions, and so much more. So if you don't want to miss out on the feature updates, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell, and like this video, you guys. But more importantly, get loud in the comments below and let me know what you think of these updates and how are you feeling now that we've officially surpassed the $1 million marker, and what else do you want to see debut? Because I know a lot of you are saying trailers, which we're going to talk about when I think we'll be getting an official trailer. But now let's just start off with the big news. On Wednesday, October 15th, the Dragon King's Kickstarter campaign officially reached and surpassed the $1 million stretch goal, and they still had 16 hours to go when they broke that $1 million goal. And that is really impressive. This is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the best Kickstarter campaigns in recent memory. Someone said in terms of getting an animated show funded, this is in like the top 5 all time for Kickstarter campaigns, which is insane to think. Now, of course, it was fully funded originally with its main goal of $250,000 under 5 hours, but the thing is, the goal was always $1 million, and I didn't think we would actually get there as soon as we did. I thought they might just extend the campaign a little bit longer, and no, they actually had a lot more time to go, technically speaking, when they broke that $1 million goal. So huge congrats to the Wonderstorm team, Aaron, Ehasz, Justin, Richmond, and everyone involved. And I'm so excited to see if Arc 3 really can finally debut and have its home on a streaming platform. At the time of this recording, they're actually still doing late pledges using some sort of third-party tool. I think it's called BackerKit, but you can find that on the web page itself. And they're only doing it for one more week, and they've raised a total of $1,098,489. Now, do I think they're going to get to $2 million? No, I don't think they're going to get to $2 million, but that was probably never the goal. The goal was always, okay, can we get it at least like halfway to $1 million? And if we get to $1 million, we're happy. And they got past $1 million. So this is huge. This is a big deal. I think a lot of the money will go to like the more above the line resources like cast and animators and so on and so forth. So I'm really curious to see how this will help Arc 3's development. So what does this mean for the Dragon King? I mean, the $1 million stretch goal was the final goal after all. And they technically, in a weird, sneaky way, not weird, it was just like last minute, right? So they said, we'll throw in another stretch goal, and it's this digital index essentially with secret, I guess, lore details and things like original art that was going to be included if they reached another stretch goal. I don't necessarily think they got there, if I'm not mistaken, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. It sounded really cool, but again, I know that now that we're at that $1 million mark, we're all waiting for the full reveal of Luna Devrin's, a brand new character in the Dragon King, and definitely a new villain for Arc 3. While we recently got new concept art of Luna Devrin's, I can imagine the team is definitely working on a full reveal for this new teaser video that's promised with the $1 million stretch goal. We're more than likely going to get the voice reveal for Luna Devrin's by voice actor Liam O'Brien. We might have already gotten a little taste of how he's going to voice the character, but I have to imagine that this is going to work even better in the context of the fully animated teaser that we'll be getting. And it is likely going to be a fully animated monologue, which, and I quote from the stretch goal, promises to set the scene for the Dragon King and what's to come. This opens up a lot of possibility for not just Luna Devrin's in this fully animated short. It's going to most likely include a character or two, and I'll give you some of my thoughts on that in a little bit. But within that $1 million stretch goal, they're also promising to get us a new Tales of Xadia tabletop RPG tale or story. I don't play Tales of Xadia, but for those who do, I'd have to imagine that this is going to help sort of give more context to the character of Luna Deverens and possibly peel back layers for Arc 3 of the Dragon King. And that's not all. The other deliverable from the $1 million stretch goal is this live play one-shot session featuring cast members, and it will also be streamed live. It's going to be recorded for backers, but if it's streamed live, you know what that means. Your boy's going to have to go live for that one if I can, so I'll stay on the lookout for that. And the reason I'm going to have to stay on the lookout is because as of now, there are no dates set for any of these deliverables. But if I had to guess, we're going to get them closer to, or maybe even in December for the holidays. But before those deliverables, there was also a stretch goal that was reached that promised us a new canon story in the form of this digital graphic novel. This digital graphic novel was set during the years between the end of Season 7 and the beginning of Season 8. And there's also an original animated short in development starring Barius, Bait, and Stella. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of jelly tarts that we'll see for sure in that animated short. So those are the deliverables that we're now expecting, and I can't wait to receive. But what else do you guys think we'll see in this teaser trailer or this teaser video with Luna Deverens? Well, I've got some thoughts here, okay? And I kind of want to start with what we just talked about a little while ago, and it's the fact that we might get more than just Luna Deverens. We're most likely going to be getting Claudia too. As we know from New York Comic Con, Luna Deverens will be partnering with Claudia in some degree in Arc 3. We also learned that Luna Deverens even bows down to Claudia during a certain scene. So Claudia is, doing her best impression of her, I guess, her chosen dad, Aaravos, because at this point, I don't even know if she messes with Viren. But yeah, she's the puppet right now. So it's going to be pretty cool to see their dynamic together. But other than Claudia, I can't imagine we get another main character from the Dragon King in this fully animated short. Now, is it possible, y'all, that we do get them fighting other people? So even though they're not main characters, maybe there's like celestial elves that they're mowing down at the Battle of the Star Scraper. Who knows? Who knows? So we're getting this teaser video, a fully animated short, and even an animated short with Barius and Bait and Stella. But when are we getting a full trailer? Now, in my opinion, I don't think we're getting a full trailer until we get the announcement of them finding a streaming partner and a distributor for the Dragon King. It would be, in my opinion, a little premature to drop a full official trailer before they've even locked in a distribution deal. They've already bet on themselves and they've doubled down on it with this Kickstarter campaign. Let's not continue to run the well dry, and I won't say waste the goodwill of the fans, but if you drop an official full trailer, you expect a release window. You can't get that until you partner with the distributor. So I do think that they need to wait a little bit longer, which means we're going to wait a little bit longer. So who's going to partner with Wonderstorm to distribute the Dragon King? And that's the $1 million question. Ha, get it? Million dollar question because of the $1 million stretch goal. Anyway, as of now, in my opinion, there's really no clear front runner for who they're going to be distributing the Dragon King with. Now, I think Wonderstorm won't be partnering with Disney Plus. I don't think they're going to be partnering with HBO Max. But I still think the best choice is Prime Video. Their reach is very wide, it's vast, and there are millions of people using Prime Video, even with the introduction of ads. Now, if that happens, that would be great. Now, I don't know if it'll happen, of course, but I'm hoping it is more accessible than, let's say, Crunchyroll, which some of you have been saying that maybe they find themselves on. I don't think that's going to happen. It's a little too niche, I think, still in the grand scheme of things, but Prime Video might be the best bet. So it was actually interesting on this topic of when we're going to be getting that distribution partner announcement. Ehasz has mentioned in a past digital crew meeting on Discord that if they were fully funded, had more resources than they needed, and exactly the amount of money to create Arc 3, and they got a distribution partner on board, they wouldn't even be able to get the show out for maybe another year and a half, possibly 2 years. So that was said this year, if I'm not mistaken. And if that's the case, and we don't have a partner announcement until next year, again, I still think we're going to be waiting until 2028, maybe at the earliest. That's just my guess. 2027 would be really, really pushing it, but it could happen. And when it comes to theorizing about when we get an announcement about this streaming partner, I think it could happen maybe mid to late next year. So those are really the most recent updates, right? The $1 million stretch goal, and it's so cool to see that it even broke $1 million. As a Dragon King fan, I am over the moon. I said moon because Rayla's my favorite character. But what else have we gotten that maybe you've missed? Now, if you're a fan, you've been locked in and you know exactly what we've gotten in terms of the concept art, teaser trailers. But in case you've missed out and you're watching this video and thinking, hey, I didn't see any of those trailers. Well, let me catch you up on what we've gotten so far from the Dragon King and Arc 3. We got a Soren concept art months ago, which was pretty cool to see, and the different designs for Soren. We got a Callum concept art design. Now, it was neat, but this was before Beardgate, of course. Then we got Claudia concept art, which, in my opinion, looks probably the most polished and finished of any of the main characters so far. And then we got Rayla concept art, which, of course, my favorite character. So it's really dope to see that they're already kind of playing with new styles here. And then Callum's facial hair concept art, when we did see him with the beard, and Ehasz said, okay, maybe we should just change the way his facial hair looks. I still think he should be beardless at the beginning of season 8, but that's just me, okay? The beard was growing on me a little bit. We talked about it on the channel, but ultimately they might have made the right choice by deciding to go against the grain. That was also a dumb joke because grain on your face. Anyway, okay. Then we also got Luna Deverin's concept art revealed, and that was pretty cool. This was shortly after New York Comic Con, if I'm not mistaken, and boy, did it look kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. However, we know Luna Deverin's takes on several forms, so this is Luna Deverin's elf form, and I'm sure we'll see Luna Deverin's as a dragon if we didn't already. We also got a story detail confirmed for a lot of fans of Ellis and Ava. Now, unfortunately, well, Ellis and Ava might not be a duo in Arc 3. Ellis is confirmed to appear, so is Ava, but Ehasz said during a Q&A session at New York Comic Con that Ava's gonna die in Arc 3. And then we got some awesome teaser trailers, starting off with King Ezran and Zim's full reveal for Arc 3. It was really dope. I had a blast with this one, and even though this was to announce the Kickstarter, it served as a teaser trailer for me. And then we got Rayla and Callum's teaser trailer, which just took the fandom by storm and surprise, because Callum had a beard here, and hey, guess what? Rayla and Callum got a daughter named Sarai. So they're parents officially in Arc 3. Now, we don't know the timetable of this teaser trailer. Could be season 9, could be the end of season 8, but if I had to guess, it'll most likely begin season 8. Then we got the Silver Queen teaser trailer, which was pretty darn cool, and it showed Claudia in her new design. She's got some sort of mask on her face, but she's meeting up with Esmeralda at the Starscraper and almost tricks Esmeralda by showing off Luna Tenebris, who we all know is not around anymore. So Claudia's playing some mind games with Esmeralda. So pretty cool to see how that's going to work out. And I think that's probably leading into this next deliverable that we got, which was Astrid's monologue. It was recorded and then published after the New York Comic Con panel, where Astrid, voiced by Boone Williams, is depicting Cosmo's visions that were told to her by him about the Battle of the Starscraper, which involves a lot of bloodshed and violence. It doesn't sound lighthearted. It sounds very dark, to be completely honest with you. But this is between Claudia, possibly Luna Deverin's, and the Celestial Elves. So that's why I'm thinking that Silver Queen teaser, Astrid's monologue, that might be in the same episode, if not in the same run of episodes, like back-to-back episodes. So I'm really curious to see where that plays out in Arc 3. But those are the only things that we've gotten officially for Arc 3. And I say only, but that's a lot, right, you guys? We've been eating the past few months as Dragon King fans, but I do think we're probably going to not get too much. I think leading up to December. In December, we'll maybe get one of those stretch goal deliverables like the animated short, possibly, from Barius, Bait, and Stella, sort of like having a good old time. But we won't be getting the Luna Deverin's fully animated short, I think maybe until next year, possibly for the new year. That would be really cool. But when it does happen, you guys, you know where you need to come and check out my reaction, breakdown, and all of the updates right here on the channel. So get subscribed down below, tap on that bell so you don't miss out, and let me know in the comments below what you think of the Dragon King up to this point. Does this inspire more confidence for you? Are you actually happier now than you were when the Kickstarter was announced? Because I know I feel a little bit more secure as a fan, because when the Kickstarter was announced, I was a little iffy. But now, seeing the support and all the backers, guys, I think the Dragon King Arc 3 is a more likely possibility than we had originally thought. So this is exciting news. Congrats again to the Wonderstorm team, and I'll be giving you updates as they come. For now though, we probably are just gonna, take a beat, and then we'll come back with some Dragon King updates. But don't worry, I got a lot of movie reviews and TV reviews and all that stuff dropping on the channel, so stick around. Don't leave, and don't flake on me like Claudia did on Terry. Too soon. Alrighty, y'all. Well, again, thanks so much for watching. God bless you guys, and I'll catch you at the next screening.